Hi, it's me again. Just doing this short video to update you on my week 1 results from taking Mounjaro. I say week 1, it's actually been 9 days, and the reason behind that is that I do my injection on Thursdays. My first one was on the 26th of June, but like I said in my previous video, my wife's also doing the injections as well, so we've decided to do our weigh-in days on the same day, which is a Saturday, which is today, which is the 5th of July. So it's actually been 9 days since my first injection, so I'm actually Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days into my second injection. There's a couple of things that we've done over the past 9 days that we're trying to do to sort of help ourselves along, getting the best results we can. We're sort of gradually increasing, I can't even call it exercise, just having walks and what have you, being a little bit more active, I think, is a more accurate way of putting it. We've started to look at what we're eating and when we're eating it and how much we're eating, because I'm well aware that Mounjaro isn't, although it helps you lose weight, it doesn't actively make you lose weight just by injecting it. You have to do the work as well. I think the way that I described it this week, it's like putting stabilizers on a bike. It helps you balance, but you've still got to pedal if you want to get to where you want to go. So I see the injection as a helping hand to my willpower. So if I'm not feeling as hungry all the time, I can make better decisions. On that, for the past 9 days, I've been sort of surprised with the effect that the Mounjaro's had. I expected to, I don't know what I expected, to be honest, but I thought I might just be feeling full all the time. And it's not. It's strange. It's loads of people have described it the same way. You just don't feel like you want to eat, so the temptation isn't there. You can sort of take it or leave it. It gives you like a mental strength rather than anything physical happening. When it comes to meal times, at this moment in time, we're both taking a 2.5 milligram injection. When it comes to meal times, we're still peckish. We're all right. I haven't got halfway through a meal and thought, oh, I can't eat that anymore. I've still managed to finish my meals, but I'm purposely eating less, so smaller portions, and I'm starting to eat higher protein meals. The other thing that I've also discovered, if you want, it's been around for ages, is chia seeds. Now, I thought that it were a bit of a gimmick, but I thought I'll give it a go. I got mine from Aldi, I think they were £1.49 for a pack, which you get plenty in. I don't know what the size of the pack is, but there's plenty in there. I don't usually eat breakfast, or I haven't been eating breakfast before the Mounjaro, but I've purposely started to, and I've started to eat overnight oats and then putting the chia seeds in them. That's as far as I've gone with them. Because apparently they hold a lot of water, it stops you being dehydrated as much. I'm still drinking water, but I think they have helped, and it does sort of curb any appetite that you might have, I think. So I'll go on to the results, because a lot of these videos, they'll babble on for 15 minutes and all you really want to know is how much they've lost. In my last video, I said that I weighed in at 1612. Well, before my first injection, I weighed myself again, just to make sure that I knew what my starting point was. And to my delight, I was 17 stone 1, which is the heaviest I've ever been. So I was more than eager to get started on it and hoped that it would work. Now, I've weighed myself this morning, and like I say, it's 9 days after the first injection and my first weigh-in, and I've weighed in at 16 stone £3 and 5/8. I'm getting them 5/8 in because it matters to me. If you want to convert that to pounds, fill your boots. I'm British. I do stones and pounds. That's me. That is a loss. Here we go. Let's do the maths. It's a little bit of paper there. £11. £11.5 lost in 9 days. Now, I've dieted before. I understand that the first week, the first couple of weeks, majority of it is water weight. I understand that. It's always going to be, but it's nice to see the numbers sort of fall. It's also nice to know that the Mounjaro is working, and it's working. I know it's working because when I come home from work, I'm usually a little bit tired, and that's when I start snacking. That's when I start hitting the biscuits. I hit anything, have a slice of toast, and I'm terrible for it. But for the past 9 days, I haven't. I've been able to be quite strict with myself and not felt that I was missing out, which is good. It really is. The one thing I will say is I think anyone who's overweight, they hate the weight being on. They don't like being overweight. They don't like the way that they look in clothes. I'm generalising here. Obviously, some people might like the way that they feel and look, but I personally didn't. But I love food. I enjoy eating. So it's sort of, I feel, what should I be doing? After work, if I'm relaxing, I might have a couple of biscuits, watch something on TV. I said watch something on TV. I'm usually watching YouTube. That's where my life is at the moment. It's weird. Have a cup of tea, get a cake, things like that, and I enjoy that. I just don't enjoy the results afterwards. Thing is, I've got to start changing my mindset. I've got to start thinking about other things, being more productive maybe, I don't know. Procrastinating less. I tended to find that I enjoyed sleeping, I enjoyed eating, and everything else. Because I was putting weight on, I was getting more tired because I'm dragging more of a weight about, and I didn't want to do anything else. So I'm hoping there's going to be a chain reaction the other way around. Excuse me. So if I start losing weight and start trying to be more active, it might make me want to be even more active or make better choices. I don't know. All I know is that for the last 9 days, it's been okay. And I think that this could work. I do think that you still got to put the effort in to do more activities, and you've got to put the effort in to make sure that your diet is right. I get that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to concentrate on eating a more protein rich diet. I can't say. Where I want to get to is where I can eat anything that I want, but the portions are controlled. Because like I said, I enjoy eating. I enjoy sweet things. I enjoy different tastes. I like it. But I know it's not really good for me, especially at my age. I'm 50 plus now, or 51. So everything metabolism wise is slowing down. All I'm going to try to do from here on in is muddle along and see if I can get to where I want to be. I've had a look at some. I used to keep records on my phone of when I was dieting. I used to put it down on my phone as my fatty weight, and the lowest I've got to over the past few years is 14 stone 3. Now, I didn't start the process with a target weight in mind because I wanted to know if it worked first. I think it's going to work. So my target at this moment is to get to that 14.3. when I get to that 14.3, I know I've never been this size or shape or whatever that I've wanted to be. And I really shouldn't just go off weight, I should go off body composition, etc. But I'll get into that eventually. But that is my target, 14.3, and then when I get down to that, that's when I'll look at it again. But anyway, I just thought I'd update the 40 odd people that have watched my first video. That's probably me about 10 times. But yeah, if you're thinking of going on it, or get the right advice. I'm not a doctor, I'm an electrician, so there we go. Get the right advice. If it's right for you, give it a go. But remember, you've got to do the work as well. You've got to make the right decisions. You've got to get off your bum. And if you do that, I think it's going to work for everyone who tries it. Well, I hope it does, because there's nothing better than getting dressed into something and think, yeah, I look all right there. It gives you, your confidence goes up. And if you're more confident, I used to make better decisions when I was confident. So hopefully it'll help mental health and everything. This could be the key to it. It's key to everything, or it might just be the key of losing a few pounds. Who knows? Right, so like I said, my weigh-ins are Saturdays. I inject on a Thursday, so it's quite strong over the weekend to make sure that it gives me that extra boost of willpower. So I'll make another video next Saturday, hopefully. I'm expecting a loss, but I'm expecting it to be less than what this was. Even if you take a couple of pounds off for the last 2 days, the water weight will subside, and then hopefully it goes onto fat. I'm going to try to make it so it's not eating muscle tissue as well, but that's a little bit more study for me to do. If you're taking Mounjaro, let me know how it's going for you. I'm 6 foot tall. At this moment in time, I'm 16 stone 3, or I was this morning. I've had a yogurt since then. God knows, probably put about half a stone on. I'm 51, so that's what I'm about. Let me know who you are. You don't have to do your size if you don't want to. Your age maybe, and let's sort of start comparing. Let's see, let's support one another, and let's see if we can get the results we want. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching, even if it's just me watching, but thanks anyway.